Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here in Tucson for the big Rockin' Gem Show. Right now, I'm at the Granada Gallery, and I am going to be doing a video on Ammolite. Ammonites and Ammolites. You may have seen me digging them last year. Now I'm gonna show off what they look like, all cleaned up and on display in the gallery. Plus, hopefully answer some questions you had about that video last year when I was digging them. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. Now, before I start showing you these amazing fossils on display here, I have to send out a great big thanks to the Granada Gallery here in Tucson for inviting me in, being so supportive of what I do, and being just absolute great people. If you're in Tucson, make sure you check out the Granada Gallery. So an ammonite is a mollusk from about 65 to 75 million years ago. This is a fossilized swimming snail, kind of related to the modern squid. And these things are only found in one place in the world, and that is Alberta, in what we call the Bear Paw Shale. Such a beautiful fossil. And if you hear me using the word ammonite and ammolite sort of interchangeably, the ammonite is the full fossil. It is the animal. Ammolite is the gemstone that they make from that fossil. Ammolite, ammonite. And in my last video I did, back last summer, we found an ammolite that we said was probably worth about $40,000. Now that was still rough, straight out of the ground. It needed all its prep work done. These here have had all the prep work done, and you can have a look to see. This one here, can you see that? $50,000 for that ammonite fossil. And here's one about the size that we found last year. Let's have a look. $41,000. Yes, these things are very expensive, very sought after by collectors. This one here is more of the color of the one we pulled out of the shale last year. The dark purples and blues, and about the same size too. There we go. We were not far off with our estimates. 63,000, 18,000, 52. This one, amazing colors, especially in the top section here. That section there is just amazing. 68,000 for that one. And the showpiece here, let's look at the big one. This colossal ammonite with the most perfect colors you can imagine. The perfect rainbow, 3-color, excellent shininess to it. Almost like a chatoyance going on in there. This is definitely the highlight of this display. And for something so big and beautiful, it has an equivalent price. $120,000 for that ammolite there. And yes, it takes the right collector to be able to afford that and want to spend that much for a display piece. Yes, that's $120,000 US for that ammonite right there at the Granada Gallery in Tucson. I love these displays they've made for these. A mirrored display so you can actually see the backside without having to bend down and look underneath. You just look in the mirror. Again, great front side, beautiful back. That's a red shiner for you. Let's see if they'll open this cabinet for me so I can get some shots without the glare. Most of these ammolites have a clear coat on top of them that is glossy. You'll have noticed that in the video. This one here, they've put a matte finish on, and they say they only know of 2 big ammolites that have got a matte finish like this. Let's check it out nice and close and see what it looks like. Look at the rainbow. The perfect rainbow. Just amazing. Now I know my buddy Daniel here at the Granada Gallery, who is a jeweler, has a couple of pieces up front made out of Ammolite. Let's go have a look. As I was going up front to see Daniel, I found they had a whole tray of triplets. These are a special type of gemstone that have a hard back, a clear top, and a piece of Ammolite sandwiched between them. These are the best of Ammolite pieces for jewelry. And triplets are awesome. If made right, they're durable, they're shiny, they're a beautiful way to display the gemstone without having the gemstone on the surface where it can get damaged. And triplets have to be the best way to display Ammolite like this for jewelry purposes, because they have a strong back, they're tough, they're durable. They have a clear quartz, usually quartz, on the surface, creating a nice hard surface that doesn't get scratched up in jewelry. And it also creates the perfect sheen, the perfect shine, the perfect polish to show off such a perfect gemstone. So these are all triplets. You often see triplets in opal, because opal too is a soft gemstone. Okay, let's go have a look at Daniel's jewelry up front. So this is my buddy from the Granada Gallery. This is Daniel. He's one of the jewelers here, and he has some Ammolite jewelry to show us.
I have 2 pendants here. One pendant by Jochem Leen, and it's a pendant with an amazing Ammolite, greenish blue, surrounded by diamonds, and they're set in a fishtail setting. Not sure if you guys can see it on the camera.
Oh, we'll get the close-up camera on it in just a second.
Okay, perfect. Beautiful colors. The Ammolites you guys just saw in the back, this is the same material, only cut for jewelry.
Perfect.
Then we have a large pendant. This is also an Ammolite pendant. This one has sapphirites around it, and the sapphirites are graded, so they go from very light to very dark in the bottom. And this is a piece fully handmade by myself.
Nice work.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, I said I was going to answer some questions for you that we had from the last video. So I've come and found my buddy here. Chris, your family has been mining Ammolite since you were a little tiny boy, about 80 years ago, right?
1986.
1986.
Yeah.
You've been mining Ammolite for a long, long time. Now, a couple of the questions we had on our video we shot last summer, we said on the video that Ammolite was the only precious gemstone that had a biological origin.
The caveat with that is it's organic.
Organic.
Okay, so for example, pearls, coral, amber, those are semi-precious. This is precious.
Pearl is a semi-precious stone?
According to the GIA, it is.
Okay, so pearls, semi-precious, not precious.
Yes, that's right.
What about the opals from Australia that are in clams and fossils and stuff like that? Why aren't those considered organic?
Well, because it's a fossil replacement. The shell itself is gone. It's literally been eaten away through the acidicness of the water, and it's been replaced with silica, quartz. So it's not organic.
Known as a pseudomorph.
That's right.
It's a pseudomorph. So
Absolutely.
It's a void that's been filled in with a mineral.
Yeah, it's opal. It's gorgeous, precious opal, but it's not organic.
Okay, and the other thing that lots of people commented on, when we were talking about these creatures here, we said they were fish. These fossils of this fish-like creature called an ammonite. And there's also a baculite. They're kind of like squiddish type things that lived 65 to 75 million years ago. And they fossilized in these shales. And these shales are very, very unique and specific in that when they fossilized these fish, they created a play of colors on the shell. The shell versus the chemicals that were in the soil, the shale, created this crazy play of colors that's almost like an opal color. And we call that Ammolite. Why do we say they're a fish?
They're cephalopods.
They're
but-
cephalopods.
Yeah, come on, Dan. We're on a beachhead going, hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. It's a lot easier than saying, hey, cephalopod, cephalopod, cephalopod.
It's a swimming creature.
Absolutely.
But it's something more along the lines of a squid than a fish.
There's a great example of it right here. This is stunning. I love this.
Great. We're at the Kino show in Tucson right now. Chris runs a booth here every year. By the time this video comes out, the show will be over.
Yes.
But if you want to check out Chris's booth, it's always at the Kino show. And right now, where are we?
We're at McCall & Company's booth here. McCall specializes in a lot of the high-end materials here in Tucson. Like, this is stunning. I love
And
this piece.
sculptures, amethysts,
She's got a large dragon out
a
there.
dragon out front.
Crawl into a geode. You can do that at this booth too. Yeah.
Crazy booth. Kino show in Tucson next year. Come down and see Chris.
Thanks, guys.
And this is the rare part.
Pinks. Every color under the rainbow. That is amazing. Fantastic.
Crazy colors going on here.
Beautiful colors. And as I said earlier, I absolutely love the people here at the Granada Gallery. They just gifted me this piece of Ammolite. Thank you so much, Daniel. And thank you everyone here at the Granada. This is amazing. This will be going into my display case at home for sure. Again, Daniel, thank you so much.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Well, if you find yourself in Tucson during the Rock and Gem show, you gotta come down to the Granada Gallery and check out the amazing displays here. And if you do, tell them Dan sent you. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. Big thanks to everyone for watching, especially my patrons. Hope you're all having a great day. And until the next one, bye.